Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 18, Sloka 66, Part 90. Sarva-dharmān parityajya, mām ekaṁ śaraṇaṁ vraja, ahaṁ sarva-pāpebhyo, mokṣayiṣyāmi śucaḥ. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. In the previous session, we learned when the instructions are not heard, when the instructions are rejected, then the next and the last approach that goddess of fortune takes is to show her kataksham upon that living entity. Through her grace, she corrects him and connects him to the Lord. When we heard this, a question arises in our mind. Then why didn't Ravana get that kataksham? Because he did not listen to her instructions. Therefore, he is the right candidate to receive Mother Sita's grace. But it doesn't appear to be the case. If she has graced him, then he must have survived, saved from the arrows of Lord Rama. Earlier we saw how much Mother Sita tried to instruct Ravana, both softly and heavily, but he was not budging to any of her instructions. Therefore, as per our learning so far, he is the right candidate to get the kataksham of Mother Sita. Because he didn't listen to the instructions, the next option is to show him her grace. But we don't see that he is graced by her. How do we say that? Otherwise, he would have been saved. The battle wouldn't have taken place. Many wouldn't have lost their lives. Ravana would have become another surrendered soul like Vibhishana. Many of those heavenly damsels would have been released. There wouldn't be sixth kandam in Ramayana. Yuddha kandam was not needed at all. Ramayana would have ended in Sundarakandam at Sarga 21, because that's where Mother Sita instructs Ravana, which he refused to hear. Therefore, then and there, she must have graced him. Maybe another few more slokas where he must have gone to Rama and fell at his feet and surrendered. Or even if he has not surrendered, he must have been accepted by the Lord on the basis of Sita's kataksham. None of those things happened. So how do we understand why Mother Sita did not grace him? Or did she grace him that we did not understand? Now let's see the answers given by the acharyas. The only reason she did not give him kataksham when he didn't hear to her instructions is because of the initial promise that the Lord made to the Devatas, that he will descend into the earth as human and kill Ravana and Kumbhakarna to protect the Devatas. Therefore, Mother Sita didn't want to go against the promise that the Lord made to the Devatas. That's reason one why she did not extend her sidelong glance upon Ravana. Second reason, Mother Sita knows well that if it is Lord's desire to save Ravana, he could have done by himself, because he is free to do as he wants to, as per his sankalpa. But he didn't do that to Ravana. It is clear that is not his desire. Hence, abiding to her Lord's wish, she doesn't want to go against her Lord's will. She did not grace Ravana. That's the second reason. Well, if these are the two reasons, and these two reasons are not new, promise to Devatas happened long back, and also Lord's heart she already knows. Therefore, why even she instructed Ravana in first place? Again, there are two reasons why she instructed to Ravana. First reason, she knew Lord Rama sent Hanuman, sent Angada to give instructions to Ravana. From that it is clear Lord Rama wanted to see change in Ravana. So he sent couple of them to give instructions to Ravana so he can change and become good. Following the footsteps of her husband, Sri Ramachandra, she also attempted to give advice to Ravana, hoping Ravana will change. Therefore, there's nothing wrong when she gave advice to Ravana. That's the first reason. The second reason is quite interesting, that her intention is to somehow or the other to save Ravana. Therefore, she wanted to give good advices and instructions to him, and if at all he hears to this one and took it serious and followed what she told, he could have immediately gone in front of Lord Rama, fall at his feet and begged for forgiveness. And Rama would have certainly forgiven all his mistakes and accepted him and given protection to him. So the two reasons why she gave instructions, in spite of knowing the promise that the Lord gave to the Devatas, because she knew that Rama sent messengers to give instruction to Ravana. Likewise, she also tried to give advices to Ravana. And the second reason is her attempt to give good advices to Ravana is to somehow or the other save him from the arrows of Rama, hoping he will hear that and go make friendship with Lord Rama. And at that point, Rama will accept him. Well, then if he accepts him, what will happen to the promise that he made to the Devatas? The Lord promised that he will descend into this earth and kill Ravana and Kumbhakarna. That promise will fail if Rama gives shelter to Ravana by accepting him. One may ask, how do you know that Rama will accept Ravana? Well, he said that one, Mitra bhavena sampraptam na tyajeyam katanchana dosho yadyapi tasya syat. No matter what flaws a person has, if he has come to me seeking my friendship, there is no way that I will abandon him under any circumstances. Therefore, it is guaranteed if Ravana would have gone to Rama and Rama would have accepted him. The only question is, what will happen to the promises that the Lord made to the Devatas? Simple answer is, they are thrown into back burner. When someone surrenders at the lotus feet of the Lord forgo the rest of the promises that he made. And Mother Sita knows this very well, and she also told the same to Ravana, that don't worry about the sins that you have committed. When you go make friendship with Lord Rama, he will forgive everything that you did. Just fall at his feet. He will give you complete protection. At that point, he doesn't care what promises that he made to who. We learn the same from Mahabharata as well, where Krishna promised that he will not lift any weapon, he will not engage in any fighting in the Kurukshetra battle. But then, what happened, we know very well. He gave up that promise to save his dear friend and dear devotee Arjuna from the arrows of Bhishma Deva. The Lord doesn't care about his promise when it comes to saving those who surrender unto him. So, in case of Ravana, if Ravana had surrendered unto the Lord, Rama would have accepted him, and that is what Shastra clearly says as well, that one who surrenders cannot be rejected at any cost. That person should be saved, and that becomes the Vishesha Dharma, whereas the promise that the Lord made becomes Samanya Dharma. Like how Dasaratha let go Rama into the forest for 14 years because of the promise that he made to his wife. If he had thought that more than the promise that he made to his wife, it is Rama that is important for him, he would have let go his promise. But he sticked on to samanya dharma and let go vishesha dharma. That's a wrong on his part. Therefore, Mother Sita's plan or intent was to give advice to Ravana, hoping he will accept the instructions and go to Rama, and then Rama will accept him. In that way, Rama also followed as per the Sharanagati Shastra to accept one who surrenders. And the world can see the greatness of Lord Rama, how he forgives even such a person like Ravana. There's another explanation given by Pillai Lokacharya in his another work called Mumukshupudi to convey that Sita did show her kataksham upon Ravana. Earlier in this session, we saw an explanation why Mother Sita did not show her grace upon Ravana, because she felt that is not the desire of Lord Rama, and also she knew Rama has promised the Devatas. Now, as per Pillai Lokacharya, he says that she did show her kataksham upon Ravana. Now let's learn this interesting explanation. When we learnt about Kakasura, the crow demon, who roamed all over the places for shelter and finally helplessly came and fell at the feet of the Lord accepted Kakasura. But Ravana, even though he was standing right in front of the Lord, he did not do any such things because he did not follow the instructions of Mother Sita. Therefore, he becomes the right candidate for Mother Sita's kataksham. Let's not forget, Mother Sita first corrects us by instructions. If one does not accept the instructions, then she corrects through her grace, kataksham. Here, Ravana did not apply the instruction what Mother Sita gave him. So what the second option is to grace him. Now let's see how Mother Sita graced him. In the first encounter between Rama and Ravana on the battlefield, Ravana was standing in front of Rama with all his weapons, which made him disqualified to get Lord's mercy. Why? Because he was holding on to the weapons to save himself. Unless he drops all the weapons, unless the weapons are destroyed, he will not be a candidate for acceptance. Therefore, Mother Sita, who has the power to call the Divya Astra Purushas, the divine personalities of various weapons, and order them to defeat and break all the weapons of Ravana, so that he cannot hold on to anything that could protect or save him. She brought him to a helpless point, but yet Rama's missiles kept striking Ravana, who was still holding on even to the broken weapons. It was by Mother Sita's order to the Divya Astra Purushas, even those weapons that he was holding was let go, and he was, at this point, he has become completely helpless. When one becomes helpless, that means that person is the right candidate to be given shelter. This has all happened because of Mother Sita's kataksham, so that Ravana can give up his thought of being an Lankeshwar, being an independent person. His swatantriya buddhi will be gone, which means pratikulya nivritti, removing that which is an obstacle, removing that which is not favorable in Krishna's service, is swatantriya buddhi. And Mother Sita brought him to this level by her grace. Not only that, he also became a paratantriyan. How? When Lord Rama told him, go back to Lanka for a night's rest, gain some strength, and return back, if you so desire, to the battle tomorrow. And Ravana simply followed Rama's instructions that showed he is in the mood of parityajya at that point. Therefore, his swatantriya buddhi turned into parityajya buddhi. Rama letting him go is also grace of Mother Sita. Then one last question is, why was Ravana not saved if Mother Sita's kataksham was there? Let's go back to the Kakasura's story. Sita was present in the case of Kakasura. Therefore, Rama was able to give protection to Kakasura. But in this case, Sita was not present. Therefore, Ravana was not saved. When she is with the Lord, it is samslesham. It is only during samslesham she corrects her Lord. In case of Ravana, she was not present with the Lord. Therefore, she was not able to instruct her Lord. Because of this reason, Ravana had to be killed. The only reason why Kakasura got saved is because Mother Sita was present next to Lord Rama. Therefore, Kakasura's head got saved. Since she was not present with Rama, Ravana got destroyed. When Mother Sita is present with Rama, everyone gets saved. If not, everyone will be subject of Lord's anger. Since Mother Sita was not present next to Rama, the 14,000 Rakshasas in Janasthana got killed. Well, all these things are clear. But how did Lord Rama accept Vibhishana? Because Mother Sita was not present next to Rama, nor she gave any instructions to Vibhishana. Well, when Vibhishana rose to the sky, leaving Lanka to go to Lord Rama, at that time Mother Sita, with her beautiful lotus eyes, grazed Vibhishana. Therefore, he was able to attain the Lord's lotus feet. Likewise, Sugriva and other monkeys got the association of the Lord also through Mother Sita's kataksham. When Ravana, along with Sita, going above the mountains, Mother Sita saw these monkeys, and immediately she packed her ornaments and threw in the midst of these monkeys. That's how Mother Sita showed her kataksham to these monkeys to get the association of Lord Ramachandra. So to conclude, Mother Sita, that is consort of the Lord, gives her instructions. When the instructions has not been taken, then she gives her kataksham to correct us. And that's how she tries to correct us and connect us to the Lord. When it comes to the Lord, she tries to give instructions to him. If he doesn't listen to the instructions, then she corrects him using her beauty, to which he becomes completely captivated and listens to whatever she says. Now one may ask, this sounds like a mundane relationship between lovers. But the fact is, it is not so. Let's understand in our next session that the love between the Lord and his consort is not mundane, it is transcendental. Thank you. Hare Krishna.